Yeah, how's it going, everybody? So, we just seen episode 5, and the leaks were pretty much dead on, even down to Clegane Bowl with the Hound knocking the helmet off of the mountain and then tackling him off the ledge and into the fire, to how Jaime and Cersei died. Oh my god, it was absolutely insane. Like, that episode was pretty good. It felt a little bit rushed at first, but by the end of the episode, that was very Games of Thrones-ish. You know what I mean? I felt like that was a very, very good episode. So, nonetheless, we're going to talk about the last episode. There will be spoilers. This is coming from the leaks that I will link down below. So, with all that being said, we pretty much can confirm that these leaks are true. I mean, even down to Grey Worm throwing the spear at the Lannister soldier and causing a riot. So, yeah, these leaks are 1,000% right, and it's absolutely nutty that they still couldn't manage to keep this stuff under wraps. You know, like, as much money and time as they put into this, the security, and they still couldn't keep it under wraps. So, yeah, basically, the ending, we're going to talk about some spoilers now and some leaks from this. Basically, they got rid of Cersei and this whole problem in episode 5, because in episode 6, it's going to be Jon and Dany. It's going to be about Jon and Dany. It's going to be about Jon killing Dany, more specifically. So basically, we'll just kind of pick up from where the leaks left off. Some of the things are a little bit wrong, but like, there's very small details that are right. You know what I mean? It even said, like, Cersei has a speech about Cersei has a speech about wanting the baby to survive. Jaime says the baby doesn't matter, just them, and they die together as the building collapses. So then I think it kind of picks up. This will be picking up in the final episode. It says Drogon enters the throne room, and it says fuck shit up and melts the Iron Throne. So we kind of had a feeling that was going to happen just because of the visions and stuff that Dany got. But anyways, it says Jon finally sees Arya after they reach the Iron Throne in King's Landing. She was useless in the fight according to the leaks, meaning I don't think she killed or fought any high-profile people, which was pretty much true. She was pretty much just running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I mean, there was just chaos everywhere. It says Dany starts executing everyone in King's Landing. I mean, she just went absolutely mad queen right there. Like, she was burning her own people, citizens of King's Landing. She went off, man. That was nutty. I did not expect that to happen. So anyways, it says she starts executing everyone in King's Landing. Tyrion and Jon are upset. Obviously, they're already... Just the look that Jon and Davos gave each other, you just know that they know it's gone too far. It says Dany has Tyrion arrested for freeing his brother. His trial is supposed to have neither Dany nor Jon present. It's going to be at the Dragon Pit. We do have confirmation that there was more filming going down at the Dragon Pit, so I'm sure that's going to happen. It says Jon is horrified by what Dany has done to King's Landing, and she gives speeches about how she'll keep doing it to free slaves from their chains. So she's probably gone mad, and she's trying to justify herself, and it's just bad. It's really bad. It says he's also convinced by Tyrion that his family will never be safe because he presents a threat to her rule. So basically, Jon's going to feel like Sansa and Arya and Bran, they'll never be safe. So it says Jon tries to talk to Dany, but she ignores him, thinking she is justified. Jon pledges himself to Dany and then stabs her and surrenders himself. It's very traumatic for Jon because he does love her. So this is when it kind of splits, and I'm thinking we'll talk first about the ending that I think is going to happen. I feel like that's the way this is going. So, excuse me. It says Tyrion's trial is in the Dragon Pit. It's a major scene, and it does not have Jon, Dany, or dragons. Sir Davos is present, not wearing the Hand of the Kingpin, along with all 3 Stark children: Samwell, Tarly, Brienne, Robin Arryn, Grey Worm, and an unknown man wearing golden clothes, who is likely Dornish, and another unidentified man who's short-bearded and dressed in green will be there as well. It says Bran will flash back to Season 1 where Tyrion Lannister told Catelyn Stark, "I never bet against my family." Tyrion is filled with anger and resentment against the people of King's Landing because he saved them against Stannis, and they still turned on him. I still don't really know why that will be brought up again, but anyways, it says he will fall to his knees in the middle of the speech, being dragged down by the weight of his actions. His death was filmed in a studio, so not so sure how he dies. See, now, that's a little bit... I think they're adding a couple details that may not come true, but I do think I do have a feeling that Tyrion is going to be put on trial and he's probably going to be killed. I just feel like that's the way this is going. They're making Dany out to be a bad person, and anybody who's done anything against Dany is going to die or pay the price until Jon stops her. So this last episode is going to be absolutely insane. We're probably going to have, if I had to put money on it, we're going to have Tyrion dying. We're going to have Dany dying. We're going to have Jon. I don't exactly know what Jon's going to do. He's going to go north, maybe. A lot of people are saying that he'll be kind of exiled. He'll go back to like the Night's Watch, but I can't really see them rebuilding the Night's Watch. You know what I mean? But yeah, I could see him going north, kind of just leaving everything and just going north with Tormund, which maybe if I remember right, Tormund's only going to Castle Black anyways. I can't remember if he said he was going to Castle Black or what, but maybe Jon will just find himself at Castle Black again, and he'll be he'll be catching up with Tormund and Ghost, and maybe he'll actually pet Ghost this time. And I do apologize, I am super sleepy. I had work all day and then came home and watched Game of Thrones. Obviously, now I'm making this video at 10:30 at night, but yeah, so that's the ending that I think is going to happen. It's going to be Tyrion's trial, and then this other ending, which came from let's see, I guess throwaway 5873421. The other one is Fricky, which Fricky has nailed a lot of stuff. So this other ending is called the King's Council. A council gets formed to decide who the king should be. Tyrion gives a speech and everyone votes on Bran to become king. See, first of all, there's stairs leading to the Iron Throne, so he couldn't even climb the stairs. And I'm just kidding, but no, for real, like Bran's not a king. He's not a lord of anything. I'm pretty sure he even says that. Says the end. In the epilogue, Jon takes the black again for killing Dany. Arya leaves. Sansa rules the North. When they're deciding who to elect as king, Sam suggests holding a democratic election, and the other nobles laugh at him. That's before they vote on Bran. Bran oversees his council of Tyrion, Davos, Sam, and Bronn. Now, why would Bronn be on the council anyways? You know what I mean? So that just sounds weird. The Unsullied leave to cross the sea and start liberating slave cities on their own because that's Dany's plan before Jon kills her. She has this big speech scene after sacking King's Landing where she's talking about wrecking the world, liberating all of the slaves from their masters. So I could actually see that going down. We've seen in the preview for the final episode, it looks like she's going to address everyone. So I could see her giving some kind of speech like that. I can't see Bran as king. Like that would blow my mind, honestly. I talked about it a little bit in my last video, but that would just completely blow my mind. I can't see Bronn being on any type of council. I can see the Unsullied leaving. I don't see Tyrion surviving, honestly. Yeah, I don't see that happening, but I can see Jon kind of going north. I don't think he's really going to take the black, but I think he will go north. So I could see kind of a combination of both of these endings, but I think if we had to follow one, it's going to be the second ending with the trial. So that's kind of what I think is going to go down. I'd be willing to bet that Jon is going to kill Dany. I'd say we can definitely throw that out there, and that's pretty much how they're going to end the show with these two beloved characters. One not so beloved anymore. Yeah, I would just say that Jon's going to kill Dany, and that's pretty much how it's going to be wrapped up. Seems like both endings agree on it, and like I said, these leaks have been crazy. I mean, from knocking the Mountain's helmet off, to both of them landing in fire, to Jaime being mortally wounded by Euron, and then still managing to kill him. It's nuts. They got the wildfire right, which we kind of figured wildfire was going to come into play, but Dany having Varys executed, burned alive. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Like, there's so many things that happened in that episode. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was a really good episode, though. I think that was probably the best episode of the entire season so far. I really did like episode 1. I'm not going to lie. And you can't go wrong with episode 2 because of Maisie Williams. But yeah, I think this was probably my favorite episode out of the whole season so far. So yeah, excuse me, knowing what's going to happen with the final episode, it kind of sucks. But at the same time, like, I think even if I didn't have these leaks, I mean, I've told my friends and stuff who watch it, like, I had a feeling that's what they were going to do because they instantly just started making everybody hate Dany. Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, even season 7, I mean, she's still this powerful woman who's just driven to get what she wants. Nobody's standing in her way. But at the same time, she's also she's not as ruthless, you know what I mean? But yeah, they kind of just instantaneously turned her into the Mad Queen. It was like they pretty much threw away everything that you knew about Dany, and just I don't know. I mean, she did lose everything. Jorah, Jon, dragons, like she went through a lot, and she just snapped, I guess. So they're not really diving into her character a lot. Like, it was kind of crazy to think like that whole time they're not really showing Dany's face or anything. Like, all you're seeing is Drogon just pretty much igniting the whole city, the whole Red Keep, just everything. And it didn't really show you much about Dany in that one. And yeah, it was just crazy. And then another thing that really got me was just Cersei, like the fear. Lena Headey is such an amazing actress. Like, just, I don't know, the fear of watching the dragon, just knowing she was defeated. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. But anyways, that's pretty much what's going to happen. Excuse me, with the end of Game of Thrones. Jon's going to kill Dany, and it sucks. It really sucks, because then at least Jon seems like he's going to live. Hopefully he just goes north and finds some peace. But yep, that's what we got, guys. I can't believe these leaks were spot on like that. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you maybe in a couple days. I don't even know what else to talk about, really, because we know exactly what's going to happen now. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make another video. Let me know what you think. Shout out to all of you guys who thought these leaks were stupid and were commenting on my video saying, oh my God, these are awful. Well, you know what? It happened. So anyways, we'll see you guys later. This has been Lycan. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment. It helps out a lot. And we'll see you later. Peace.